What happens when the son of a powerful police chief believes he's untouchable and violently assaults a 70-year-old Vietnam veteran in broad daylight? This entitled man walked into Judge Frank Caprio's courtroom convinced his father's badge would shield him from consequences. But when Judge Caprio forced a choice between family loyalty and justice, what followed became one of the most unforgettable moments in Providence courtroom history. The defendant stood there smirking and said, "My dad runs this town. You can't touch me, old man." The courtroom went dead silent. What no one realized was that Police Chief Thomas Cole was sitting quietly in the back row, watching his son destroy everything he had spent 35 years building. And the decision this father was about to make would break hearts, restore faith in justice, and prove that some men love their principles more than protecting their children's worst mistakes. Before we dive into this powerful story, here's something shocking. Less than 5% of you watching are subscribed. If you believe in real justice, honoring our veterans, and holding the powerful accountable, hit that subscribe button right now. This story is going to spread everywhere, and you don't want to miss what happens next. It's a cold November morning inside Providence Municipal Court. Judge Frank Caprio, now 76 years old, prepares for what appears to be a routine assault case. But something about this file doesn't sit right. The victim, Robert Martinez, age 70, Vietnam veteran. The defendant, Derek Michael Cole, age 32, son of Providence Police Chief Thomas Cole. The incident occurred 3 days earlier at Roger Williams Park. Robert Martinez was walking his dog when a BMW tore through the park at dangerous speed, nearly striking him. Martinez raised his hand, signaling the driver to slow down. The BMW screeched to a halt. Derek Cole stepped out. Words were exchanged. Then, according to 3 eyewitnesses, Derek shoved Martinez violently to the ground. The veteran's head struck the pavement. As bystanders rushed forward, Derek allegedly sneered, "Do you know who I am? My father is the police chief. Call the cops. I dare you." Then he drove off, leaving a 70-year-old man bleeding on the ground. Martinez suffered a concussion, 3 broken ribs, and a fractured wrist. He spent 2 nights hospitalized. Security footage captured everything. When the video aired on local news, Providence erupted in outrage. The courtroom is packed. Reporters, veterans groups, concerned citizens, longtime followers of Judge Caprio. There's electricity in the air. Something important is about to happen. What no one knows yet is that Police Chief Thomas Cole is sitting in the back row in civilian clothes, his badge hidden. He hasn't told his son he's there, and the reason he came will shock everyone. At exactly 10:30 a.m., the clerk calls the case. State of Rhode Island versus Derek Michael Cole. Charge: assault and battery on an elderly person. Derek Cole enters like he owns the building. Designer suit. Luxury watch. That smirk. The kind that instantly turns a room against you. No remorse. No concern. Just irritation at being inconvenienced. Behind him walks his attorney, Marcus Richardson, one of the city's most expensive defense lawyers. Then something chilling happens. As Derek passes Robert Martinez, wearing his Vietnam veteran cap, wrist in a cast, he doesn't even look at him. No acknowledgement. No shame. Judge Caprio looks up. The warmth drains from his eyes. He's read the file. He's seen the footage. And today, someone is learning a lesson. "Mr. Cole," Judge Caprio begins, calm but firm. "You are charged with assault and battery on a 70-year-old Vietnam veteran. How do you plead?" The attorney jumps up. "Not guilty, Your Honor." "Mistaken identity." Judge Caprio raises a hand. "I asked your client." "Mr. Cole, do you have a voice?" Derek stands, adjusts his jacket, smirks. "Not guilty, Your Honor." This is ridiculous. The word hangs in the air like a slap. Judge Caprio slowly removes his glasses. "Ridiculous," he repeats. "I've reviewed the footage, the medical reports, the photographs. Would you like to reconsider?" Derek glances at his lawyer, then ignores him. "With all due respect," he says, "some old guy got in my way. I barely touched him." Gasps ripple through the courtroom. Judge Caprio sets his glasses down carefully. "Do you know who Mr. Martinez is?" the judge asks. Derek shrugs. "Some guy who was in my way." Judge Caprio steps down from the bench, rare, deliberate. "Mr. Martinez," he says gently, "please tell Mr. Cole who you are." Robert Martinez stands slowly. "I served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1968 to 1971. 2 tours in Vietnam. Purple Heart. Bronze Star, retired Providence firefighter. And 3 days ago, this man assaulted me for asking him to slow down. Silence. Judge Caprio turns back. You assaulted a man who bled for this country and called him some old guy. I didn't know he was a veteran, Derek mutters. That shouldn't matter. Judge Caprio snaps. Assault is assault. Your logic tells me everything about your character. The attorney interrupts. Your Honor, let's watch the evidence. The video plays. The speeding BMW. The shove. The body hitting pavement. The defendant standing over him, then driving away. When it ends, Judge Caprio asks quietly, still ridiculous? Derek stammers. I was having a bad day. Judge Caprio steps closer. I've seen people lose everything. They don't assault elderly veterans. Then, Chief Cole, Judge Caprio calls out. Would you come forward? The room turns. Police Chief Thomas Cole stands. Derek's face drains of color. Dad? The chief walks forward, heartbreak etched into every step. My son is wrong, Chief Cole says. My badge has never put my family above the law. He turns to Derek. Be quiet. You've said enough. I watched the footage. I visited Mr. Martinez. And I'm here not as police chief, but as a father who failed. His voice cracks. I love you, son. But love doesn't mean shielding you from consequences. He looks at Judge Caprio. Whatever sentence you impose, I support it fully. He deserves it. The courtroom is stunned. Judge Caprio speaks. Mr. Cole, your father chose justice over comfort. That is integrity. Derek sobs. I'm sorry. Sorry isn't enough, the judge replies. Sentence. 90 days in county jail, 200 hours at a VA hospital, 1 year of anger management, written and in-person apology, public video apology, speaking to police recruits about privilege. Then Chief Cole adds, he's moving out. Today, Robert Martinez stands. I don't want revenge. I want respect. Grace fills the room. Court is adjourned. The gavel falls. Chief Cole hugs his son. I love you enough to let you face this. 6 months later, Derek Cole walks out a changed man. Service. Accountability. Redemption. Justice didn't just punish that day. It healed. If this story moved you, share it. Like if you honor our veterans. Subscribe for real justice stories. Justice served. Lessons learned.